Just crazy how I have to use this account because somehow, some way, someone figured out about my other account. Because this channel is called Recovery Podcast, but my main channel for that is called Recover My Life. And I just talk about my, mental health, my mental health struggles, and just all the things that I go through, right? But I don't really, post my name. Like, I don't tell people what my name is. I just call myself Recover My Life. I did show my face on there a few times, but it's mostly like a little podcast channel. But I just don't know how people started finding out about this. I probably sent out the wrong links out there because, you know, anyways, I think I'm gonna get over this person eventually. Like, yeah, it's the last person I slept with, but he's gonna eventually be with someone else. I'm not slow. He's gonna eventually, guys like that, they say, oh, I'm just gonna be single forever. Nah, you're gonna find somebody else. You are. I feel like guys say that as a guilt, you know, they say that as a guilt tactic, which means like they have a whole roster, but they're in the process of trying to replace you. They're in the process of trying to replace you, and they're just looking for they're trying to see if the grass is greener on the other side. They're looking for your replacement. Some of them may go back to their exes. Some of them may start dating their so-called friends. Some of them might start dating your friends or your family, and just so on and so forth. They're trying to look for anyone to just replace you. And when they say, "Oh, I'm just done with love," they're just done with you. They're just done with you. They're looking for your replacement. They never did like you. I feel so disgusted when a guy says I'm trying to use them for intimacy when really they're trying to use me for that. It's disgusting how you would sleep with someone and then you don't want nothing to do with them after. That is disgusting to me. Because when I sleep with someone, I would want to be with them forever. Okay, if I don't see you as a forever person, I'm not going to sleep with you. I'm not going to sleep with you if I don't see you as a forever person. Okay, you slept with me and then you just got rid of me just like that and kept playing the victim over and over and over and over and over and over again. This person is the worst person I've ever slept with. Cause, you know, all of my other exes, right? They admitted that they were wrong. They admitted that they were wrong and they still kept doing me wrong. But this guy, he just keeps playing the victim. Like, I don't understand that. I'm not saying every ex of mine's apologized. Some of them just gave me the silent treatment, or they just, like, they said sorry, but they kept doing it. But him, on the other hand, he plays the victim way too much. He plays the victim way too much, and I see why no girl really wants to put up with that. Like, it's hard for me to believe that he was in long-term relationships. Because how are you going to get rid of someone just like that? Why would you get with me just to waste my time? Why would you get with me just to sleep with me and then vanish? And then you're out here following a bunch of females, pretending that you like me, pretending that you love me, calling me baby, calling me wife material. Like, get the hell out of my face. Just leave me alone like you said you were. Okay? I didn't even block his number. I just removed it. He said he was going to change it. I just removed it. Cuz when I block numbers, I still technically have it saved. So, I just had to remove it. I just had to remove it because I didn't want his number in my phone, even if it means being in my block list. I blocked him all over social media, but I made sure he blocked me first. And the thing with me is, I don't be unblocking people. That's why I hold on to people for such a long time, because I know when I block someone, that's a wrap. They're going to have to make another account just for me to block them on that one. But I just want to say this, man. Just because somebody sleeps with you, y'all are intimate, they don't care. They don't. They don't. You don't have to have a high body count to realize that. But every single guy I've been with, they did not want me like they said they did. They're professional liars. Some of them even lie with their actions. They lie over and over and over and over again. Y'all are intimate a few times, and then they just start following a bunch of females. They play the victim. They start getting abusive. They start getting mad. Okay, and then they say, oh, you love to argue. That is the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life. I grew up around people yelling at me and arguing. You want to know something? As soon as someone argues with me, I walk away. I walk away. I don't do arguing and yelling, because the thing is, right? When I'm trying to communicate with someone, that means I care about them. As soon as I walk away, I no longer care. So what you call yelling and arguing is really me just communicating. I'm trying to communicate with you. I'm trying to show you all my love. But yeah, man, just because someone sleeps with you, that does not mean that they care about you. Besides, the last person that I was with, he's been to jail a lot. And I heard he might be going to jail again. So what makes you think you're the one for me? He refuses to get his license. I've begged him. I was like, just get your license. I know you don't want it. I know you know how to drive. But if someone pulls you over, at least you have your license and proof of insurance. And then he says things like, oh, I'll never get pulled over. And then he ends up getting pulled over shortly after. Like, come on. This person doesn't strive in life. He doesn't have real goals in life. I just regret sleeping with him, bro. Like, this is the worst person ever, because all he does is play victim. Like, I'll admit I'm wrong. I said some evil stuff, but it's because all he does is ignore me. I don't like his family either, because his family did nothing but just harass me and act like they don't know me. And then they do some evil, spiteful stuff like being abusive and stuff. So why would I want to be like, he's just rude, bro. He's so rude. Like, he says the N-word when he's mad. Like, nah, I'm black. Don't be getting mad at me and calling me the N-word. You can get mad without just I hate people like this, man. I hate people like this cuz I don't want to bring race involved, but when certain white people get mad, they'll start calling you names. It's not all of them, but I hate people like that. I hate when people get mad, they start cussing you out and they start saying things like that. So yeah, he got mad and he called me that before. Most people ain't gonna put up with that. Like, he's so rude. Very, very rude. And the sex ain't even that good, to be honest, because how are you going to accuse me of using you for intimacy when the intimacy ain't even that good? I'm upset that I gave you my body and you started treating me like crap afterwards and promising me a real loving relationship. That's what pisses me off because I gave you my body. That's really what pisses me off. And it sucks because I'm not going to be with anyone for a long time. Yeah, man, I regret ever being with someone like that. Like, I'm not going to talk about it no more.